woken up, and I feel compelled to do this reading for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask 6 questions for you. Okay, it's going to be, do they love you? Are they a narcissist? Were you the one? Were you the love of their life? Do they have shame over their actions? Do they miss you? And do they have any actions towards you? So we've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And while you're looking at that, I'll just see if I can put more light on. Let's pop that up a little bit. Okay, so let's go to everyone that picked pile 1. So the first question is, do they love you? So we're going to be shuffling this live. Do they love you? Pile 1. Do they love you? Do they love you? Pile 1. Okay, so the cards are suggesting that there is a sort of love there for you, okay, but it's through the devil energy. So it's a misguided love. So it's a sort of love where it could be pure, but it's been tainted in some way. So it's more codependent, more toxic, more addictive, more like an enslavement to each other. It's more of an unhealthy connection. So it's a little bit difficult with the devil energy. It feels like love when this is around with the devil energy. It feels like you must be together. I feel like there's a possibility if either side could heal the devil energy inside of you. There is a possibility of something very beautiful here, because we've got the shooting star and the magician. Okay, but the question is, do they love you? They feel a intense attachment to you, which is not coming from the right place, I'm sorry to say. So for them, it might feel like love. For you, it might feel like love, their actions, but it's actually coming from the space of with a lack of love. So you might feel like they might feel an intense desire for you, for example, but maybe they don't want to protect you. Or they might feel an intense, like they must be connected to you, but they don't want to support you or listen to you. Or they might easily abandon you. Okay, so that's what's wrong in this connection. But let's go a little bit further and find out what's going on here. So the next question is, are they a narcissist? And the reason I'm asking this is because, there's my spirit friends, it's a very popular subject just now. And I think sometimes people are being labelled narcissists and they're not actually narcissists, or there's a spiritual sort of pandemic, as you would call it, where a lot of people are becoming narcissists through a negative spiritual attachment. So are they a narcissist? Is your special person a narcissist? So let's have a look here. This is suggesting that your special person is not a narcissist. They're more of a strategist, okay? So if you're wondering, they're more of a strategist, and they're more about having a lot of security and they're more about fulfilling their life with a lot of bliss and joy. So it might feel the same as a narcissist, because they're looking for their own enjoyment. They're looking for a constant state of celebration and filling themselves up with good things. They could have a very high sexual energy as well. Okay, and they could be a little bit aloof as well and stand backish. And this is because they like to strategize for the future. They like to plan ahead, and that can come across a little bit like a narcissist. Okay, so what we want to ask is, are you the one for them in their opinion, or were you the one if you're in separation? Right, are you the one for them? You know, are you the one, the love of their life, basically? So we said, do they love you? But were you the one? Are you the one that's featuring most in their mind? Let's have a look here. This is suggesting that, unfortunately, you're not the one, okay? You are a choice out of many. Okay, you're a choice out of a few options, I'm afraid to say. And although they might... your connection might have seemed like it was the connection, you know, the once in a lifetime connection, or they might have seemed like they had a lot of passion and desire for you. It wasn't driven from the right place. It wasn't driven from you are the only one. They've got a lot of people that they're interested in, okay? I'm sorry to say they have a lot of people. Goodness knows where they get all these people from. I have to say, goodness knows, but that's what the cards are saying. Do they have shame over their actions? Let's see. So if something's happened in your connection, let's see if they've got any shame over their actions. Could be towards you, or it could be, you know, towards something they've done in the past, or it could be towards, you know, family members or anything like that. Do they have shame over their actions? Do they have shame over their actions? I feel like, yes, they do have shame over their actions, that they want to just go and hide away. Okay, they want to go and heal from their actions, and they find it very, very difficult to balance these emotions, to balance the shame. For many of you, there could have been like an online situation that they feel a lot of shame over, or they could have texted you something or something like that they feel a lot of shame over, or they might feel it very difficult to give up some online stuff. This is not for everybody, okay, but it is suggesting that a high percentage of watchers, this would be the situation. Yes, they do feel shame over their actions, to the point where they want to kind of remove themselves from society, really, to kind of sort of get over the shame that they're feeling. So the next question is, do they miss you? Do they miss you? I'm hearing that they might have shame over a text or an email they've sent here. A text or an email that they've sent here. Okay. And I also feel with this one is that they're quite alone. For some of you, they might be quite alone emotionally because of their actions. Okay, that they can't let anybody else in, or they only let the odd person in, which is a bit weird actually, because we've got like that you were one of many options, okay, but they only let one person in at a time, if that makes sense. Okay. Do they miss you? Let's see if they miss you. This is for people that are, you know, in separation, or you've had a little break or something like that. And of course, you might have a scenario where you haven't broken up, but you are in separation at the moment. Do they miss you? Do they miss you? How strange. Well, I don't know why this has come out. This has snuck into the pack. So we've got the Pisces card there, if anyone's interested. Yes, they miss you. They do miss you a lot. You brought a lot of love and joy and bliss into their life. You brought them, or are bringing them, some of the most beautiful, loving, magical days. So if you are in separation, they haven't forgotten that, the joy that you brought into their life. And they miss the love, they miss the sharing of the love. They deeply, deeply miss you. They really, really, really do. So what's their actions towards you? Let's have a look. What's their actions towards you? What's their actions towards you? Okay, just before I do this reading, I just want to quickly say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for everyone that books private reading. I do a lot of private readings. Thank you to everyone that's just joined my channel. Thank you so much. And do jump on to the relationship coach links, which I have no affiliation with. But if you're struggling, they are really, really, really helpful in so many ways. And also, I've got a little shop on Society and Redbubble if you want to look at some of the stuff in Italy that I've designed. Okay, so the last questions, action towards you. They are not making a move towards you at the moment, okay? Or they're not looking to come forward at the moment. They are aware, for some of you, that they've abandoned you or left you in a position where that you're in a state of confusion, okay, over something here. They really desire to bring the joy and the happiness and the healing back into your connection. That's what they actually desire. But I don't think that they've quite figured out how they're going to do it, because I feel like they know that their actions have been very, very poor in the past, okay? Or this thing that you're asking about has been very, very bad, okay? And that you're wondering, you know, they know that you're wondering what happened, okay? So at the moment, they don't have any actions towards you other than the desire to bring that happiness. Look at this, you've got two sunshines. Oh, you can't see that. You've got two sunshines. They want healing with you, okay? They want healing with you. They know they've left you in the tower, basically. Okay, they left you in a dangerous situation. They left you in a situation of no support, whatever your scenario might be. So they're aware of that, and they want to rectify it, but they're not at the moment looking to to take action. But I feel like if they do take action, they know they've got to be the knight in shining armour in this scenario. They know it. They know that they can't come to you in any other way than with their best foot forward. I mean, not just their best foot forward, but their super best foot forward. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was quite an interesting read like that. Quite enjoyed doing it like that. And a lovely layout of cards there. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. And it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao. So this is for everyone that picked pile 2. So we've got 6 questions for you today, and the questions are: do they love you? Are they a narcissist? Were you the one? Do they have shame over their actions? Do they miss you and their actions towards you? Okay, so let's have a look. So the first question is, do they love you? So let's have a look. Do they love you? Bear with me a second. Right, so the cards are suggesting that I'm not sure that it was love. Okay, let's just put that down a little bit. It's not suggesting that it was love, but it is suggesting that they had a lot of sort of desire for you, you know, like a desire of connection with you. They had a desire, or they have a desire of sort of cooperation and collaboration and starting a new journey with you. For some of you, it might have been a business venture, something like that. So it's not suggesting love, but it does suggest a level of attraction where they wanted to be close to you and to do something. Like you, excuse me, you sparked some sort of excitement in them, definitely. You know, you got them to the Knight of Swords energy, where they were very decisive about you and kind of charged in, you know, to be by your side to do something. And there's a lovely energy here of adventure and risk and excitement and joyfulness, really. You know, when your world feels quite lit up by somebody, you know, and you jump out of bed in the morning and you want to get things done, and, you know, you're sort of organising to do things, and you're seeing a future that is bright and exciting. So it's not suggesting love at the moment, but there's certainly a high level of this really good energy here. So are they a narcissist? And the reason I'm asking this is because it's very, very strong now. Sorry for the person's cleaning the streets outside. Should pass in a minute. So are they a narcissist? And the reason I'm asking is because it's been used a lot, and we just want to see if they are or they're not. Might be misused to some degree at the moment. Are they a narcissist? This person doesn't appear to be a narcissist, but they are someone who's maybe constantly looking for a sense of celebration in their life. They might love social gatherings and parties and that sort of thing. There might always be an energy of trying to secure their own position. They might be someone that's quite hard to pin down, and they are, if they're not full of ideas, they could just have this sort of energy of being quite fast-paced, okay, and doing their own thing. And I'm seeing that for some of you, that their online social media is upsetting for you. And I think vice versa, actually. They could be a jealous type of person, and that's certainly coming out. I feel like they just always want to have a lot of fun. That's what's coming out. And for some of you, they might already be in a long-term commitment or have some sort of stable, yes, they could be in some sort of commitment where they've got some sort of extended family situation, which is part of your connection, which could be causing problems. Just need to mention that. So no, they're not a narcissist, but they might have some selfish traits. So were you the one, or are you the one for them? Were you the one, or are you the one? Wow. So we've got the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card. This would suggest that for many of you, yes, you were. And it looks like things were going like at really quite a pace here. Just like these cards down here, there's a lot of energy behind this, a lot of energy. And I think things were looking amazing, and we've got this beautiful Ace of Cups card here, which is lovely love energy. Excuse me. Just while the cleaners outside are doing the street. Okay, so back to this. So the question was, are you the one? Okay. So yeah, so there's a really, really high level here that, yes, potentially you were the one or are the one. But we do have this warning card. We do have this death card. And based on the other cards, there is a suggestion for a lot of you is that things were going quite fast at some point, you know, and looking pretty amazing. And then for many of you, it might have come to an abrupt halt, or it might have finished in some way. Okay, so despite that, I feel like it's saying that you were the one for them. You were the one for them. And because we've got this sort of jealousy card underneath and the death card, obviously a lot of my watchers are in separation. Or it could have been that it was looking great. Oh my goodness, we've never had the street cleaned this much. Just bear with me a moment. Sorry about that. That's the street being cleaned 10 times this morning. So there is a suggestion here. Where was I with this? The energy. Yeah, so it might have been like it was all going really fast and really great, and then suddenly stopped. Okay, so if you're in any doubt, I still feel like you were or are the one, but there might have been a problem here. Do they have shame over their actions? So it could be many scenarios with this question. It can be actions towards you, it can be actions towards family members, it could be actions from their past, it could be their current, doing stuff that they just feel ashamed of, or, stuff that they don't want to share, that they're not proud about. Okay, so let's just pop that over there. Do they have shame over their actions? Do they have shame over their actions? Let's have a look. Could be a particular scenario that you've got in mind. Yeah, I feel like they do have shame over their actions. We've got this 10 of Swords. We've got the Ace of Swords. I feel like they would like to explain and communicate their actions, okay? Or they'd like to clarify their actions. We've got this very painful card. There's a lot of pain here over their actions, or the shame that they feel over their actions. And we've got this lovely Six of Cups card, which I feel like it's quite a sort of a young love, so it might be like, maybe, funny enough, I just heard that it's not something I totally believe in, but you may have had many lifetimes together that they feel shame over. For some of you, it might be that you've been together for some time and they feel some shame over because of this. I have to say, for some of you, that it's something to do with flowers here. I know that won't apply to many people, but I can't imagine what it is. But maybe there's been an apology, some flowers, because of their actions. I feel like they've really, really hurt you very deeply, very badly in this situation. Really, really badly. Okay. So, next question is, do they miss you? Okay, so there might be many scenarios why they should miss you. Doesn't always mean that you're in separation, but it can mean that you're apart for some reason. So let's have a look. Just need to make sure my cards are in the upright position first. And that was the Lovers in reverse there. Okay, so do they miss you? Do they miss you? Let's have a look. Do they miss you? I feel like they feel quite a lot of anger towards you, okay? Rather than missing you, they're finding it hard to balance their emotions towards you. They feel they find you very desirable on one hand, and then they feel very angry towards you on another hand, and they find that very, very difficult to balance those sort of feelings. Like, you're the object of their desire with the Queen of Wands. We've got this card is like a balance card, like a juggling card, and they find it difficult, but they feel quite angry towards you. I'm just going to find out why they feel angry towards you. Okay, let's have a look. Why are they angry towards you? Why are they angry towards the Watcher, please? Why are they angry towards the Watcher? So what it's suggesting here, that things were really amazing between you. I mean beyond amazing, just like these beautiful magical moments in paradise, and this lovely, there was a lovely giving and taking, and that all stopped. And there has been some sort of argument, separation, heartache here going on. And this is why they're angry. It's suggesting that, I was sort of hearing that, suggesting that you might have stopped something between the two of you. But I feel like, and then I sort of got told, no, they might have done it, but then they're kind of angry for some reason with you. Maybe because you're not reciprocating here, or you're not being generous with them in some way. But yes, they're angry because it was good and then it's finished, or something's finished, or there's been a lot. There could be a lot of jealousy in this connection as well. Someone feels stabbed in the heart here. This is the scenario. Okay. Yeah. So they do miss you, but they are very torn up about a situation here. So their actions towards you. So let's just see if there's any particular actions they want to take towards you. Let's pop that over there. Okay, so do they want to take any actions towards you? Let's just see. Or if there's any particular actions that they're going to be taking towards you. Their actions towards you. Well, it looks like for most of you that there's quite a big apology coming in for their actions, okay? So they're thinking about it, okay? They're thinking about, at some point in the future, coming towards you and really getting down to the fine detail and sorting things out, whatever your scenario might be. So they really want to get down and look at, maybe it could be you said this, I said this, it could be that situation, or you did this and I did this, but it could be other things, getting down, because we've got a contract here. So it could be that you had a verbal agreement, but it could be that you've got to sort out a contract between you, and they really want to look at that fine detail. They really want to go through some fine detail. So it could relate, contracts generally relate to car, house, mortgage, money, insurance, that sort of thing. So they really want to get down into the fine detail. And we've got this Judgment card here, which I feel like they want to sort of purify and make good and heal whatever it is that is between you that is a problem here. Okay, so that's the most thing on their mind. So they're kind of not in a forward motion at the moment, but they are looking into the future and sort of strategizing when would the best time be in order to do that. So guys, thank you so much. Kind of like this little way of doing this kind of quick reading for you. Just to thank everybody. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. Do go and check out my other videos. Also, I do a lot of private readings. The readings are amazing. I've got a lot of customers that come back to me again and again and again, you know, sometimes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, which is amazing. Do jump onto the relationship coach links if you're struggling. I don't have any affiliation with them at all. They're just there to help you because I found them very, very helpful. If you would like to purchase some merchandise, do jump on to my store. It's not tarot related, it's just designs that I've had. It's just designs that I've had. Sorry, I got distracted there. It's just designs that I just love to design, and there's things that are inspired by Italy and other things. So thank you so much, and it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.